Hello, everybody. All right, so I'm back in my office today. Okay, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about goals and targets. So, goals and targets. First, why am I using two different words for something that maybe means the same thing? So, I'm part of a coaching program, and the coaching program I'm a part of, it doesn't call them goals, they call them targets, because people hit targets. Goal is just something that you want, something that's kind of arbitrary out there, but a target is very defined. It's a target. It's sitting there in front of you. You aim your bow and arrow or your gun or yourself or whatever at the target, and you hit the target. Like that is the idea of a target. That is why a target is there. So we call our goals targets, not goals. But I kind of use those words interchangeably when I'm talking about them, because most people, set goals and know what goals means, and I just don't want to confuse people too terribly much. So 2022, we're 10 days into 2022. So every quarter I set quarterly targets, and I do these in 4 areas of my body, 4 areas of my life, body being one of them. So, body, fuel, what are you doing with yourself, with your body, physical fitness, nutrition, so what are my targets as far as body go? And, right now for me, my target is the Live Hard year. So I completed 75 hard right before 2022. And so now I'm on to phase 1. And I'm also training for an Ironman, which is in September, the end of September. So that is my body target. So I am doing phase 1. I'll start phase 2 at the end of at the end of quarter 1. And I'm just really pushing to complete my Live Hard year and to complete my triathlon, my Ironman triathlon, not just any triathlon, the whole shebang. And so we have that one. So then we have being or fulfillment, or, what fills you up? What makes you click? What do you love? What brings you joy and all that kind of stuff. So one of mine is actually doing YouTube videos. So I really love doing videos, and I go through times where I do more videos and times where I do less videos, but I'm really trying to do more videos and put myself out there and be more vulnerable and talk about like my transformation and my life and my past and where I am now, and just really help people kind of see that they can do it too, and inspire people to maybe make some positive changes in their life to get to where they want to be. So making videos is one of my targets for this quarter, and probably throughout the year that'll be one of my targets as well. So balance or relationships is number 3. So with, relationships, we're talking about relationships with your spouse, relationships with your children, with your friends, with yourself even. So what do you want to do with those relationships? So my husband and I have date nights, so we have those scheduled. I do dates with my children. My children are older. They're 20 and 22. So going out to lunch with them, calling them on the phone, texting them, knowing their love language and doing things within their love language, all that kind of stuff would be part of balance or relationships with my children. The dates, like I said, traveling. My husband and I are traveling in February, and I'm super excited because we haven't been on a vacation together in so long. So we have that set. And then, stuff with myself, getting massages, taking care of myself, making sure that I'm doing my yoga, that I'm doing my reading, that I'm doing things that really, fill me up and, really make me, help me feel better. So sometimes these will overlap a little bit. So fulfillment and, relationships with myself kind of overlap a little bit, because it's doing stuff for me and making sure I'm taking care of me. And the last one is business or career. So there's a couple of different things. So I'm a chiropractor, so I have some targets within my practice, some other targets that I want to hit, because not only do I want to be a chiropractor and have my office, but I enjoy coaching women as well, or people as well, but mostly women right now. I really enjoy helping women, especially women who are kind of like me or women who are about my age. So, I'm 42. So women my age are kind of in the crux of their career. A lot of them are mothers. I was a young mother, so my kids are a little older, but a lot of women my age have maybe more middle school, high school children, and some have younger children, and some have older children. But a lot of us are working full time. We have careers, we have families, we have to, our houses that we have to keep up. There's a lot of things that we have to do, and it gets overwhelming and exhausting, and we're not always good about taking care of ourselves. So, part of what I want to do with maybe a side business is working with women to help them be more fulfilled and to help them figure out what they want out of lives, and just to get that pep back and get something back that maybe they're missing a little bit. So I have a lot of different targets. I have 4 main targets, but I have a lot of little supporting targets that are going to help me reach my main targets. And then I have my ultimate, my summit attempt is what my coach calls it. And that's like my ultimate, really, for the quarter, but really for me, it's for the year. And that's my body. That's my triathlon in September. My Ironman is really my summit attempt for this year, because everything I'm going to be doing is going to be supporting that. So what are your targets or goals for this quarter, or for 2022, or for this week, or for whatever? It doesn't have to be some big targets, but knowing the path you want to be on and knowing where you want to go is really important. Because if we don't know where we're going, if we don't have a plan, then we're just kind of floundering around, and we never have a clear idea of what it is we're doing. So I challenge you to sit down and to really think about where you want your life to be and where you want your life to go, and write that down. Take each area that I just mentioned and write a target for this quarter. Just do it quarter at a time. So January, February, March. What would be a good 3-month target for you for this quarter? Write it down and figure out what you need to do differently in your life to help support that, to help drive you towards that target instead of pulling you away from it. Trust me, if you do this every quarter, if you write out a weekly list of things that you're gonna do, if you schedule your time, if you time block, you'll see, 1, how much time you have to be able to do the things that you need to do and want to do. But 2, you'll have a plan for your life, and you will succeed and achieve that plan much quicker than if you just flounder around not really knowing where you want to go. All right, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you here next time. Bye.